with pauses in between. So what I like to do is we start with one combination, build in a pause, add a second combination, add in a pause, and add a third combination, and then add an exit. This way you're learning to gain momentum and you're learning to eventually score more points than your opponent. So the first one I'm going to start with is a jab, lead hook, round kick. Once we do a few of those, we're going to build in a second combination. Once I'm comfortable with the first two, we'll add a third combination. So I'm going to start. Okay, let's add the second combination. We'll go hook, cross, left kick. Okay, now we're going to build in our third combination, which is going to be a kick, hook, cross. One more. So this drill can be applied so many different ways. And remember, you don't always have to have the same combinations. Constantly change them up. Mix in same side attacking, alternate sides, kick to punch, punch to kick. Play around with the different combinations you're going to throw. I like having a set pair of combinations that it comes second nature to you. You don't have to think. This way, when you're in the fight, you can react right away with good, quick counters and gain momentum so you're not overthinking. So Abiel here, we're going to mix in some more punching and knees for this sequence. One more. Okay, Abiel's just going to be using the uppercut bag. He's going to do the same mentality, combination, pause, combination. With the pads, we did more set types of combinations. Here, Abiel's just going to flow with combinations of his own. You can even see him mixing in different angles. Time. So here I'm on the long bag. Now I'm just going to do the same thing, combination, pause, combination, pause, combination, but this time I'm able to change levels with it. I'm just going to flow different levels, different sides, different combinations. So to make these drills like all of the other episodes, to make it more advanced and intermediate-like, we're just going to partner back and forth. One partner's just going to keep a shell defense, then the other partner's just going to find holes, attack. 3 combinations with pauses. I'm even changing angles if I want. Okay, so I'm going to discuss some common errors when doing these combinations with pauses. The first thing is distance control. Fighting is all about being able to manage distance between you and your opponent. So if I'm throwing a combination and I'm coming forward and my opponent's not moving, I'm going to be jamming my strikes and everything's going to end up too short. So the pause is very important because after my combination, I could manage distance and throw again. I'm looking for full extension and nice full long techniques. Don't crowd your techniques and don't get overly aggressive. The second mistake is not staying defensive between combinations. After you throw your combinations, you're attacking again. You always need to keep your hand position nice and tight throughout the pauses. The pause allows you to see openings. If you're just throwing without pausing, you're more open to counterpunching because you're not staying defensive between combinations and you're not seeing. That pause allows you to maybe change levels to something that's more effective. The third thing is after your combinations, you have to build in an exit. So after my last combination, I don't want to just stand there because that's when my opponent's going to counter. I'm either attacking or I'm moving and keeping space. Don't get caught allowing your opponent to counter back and to gain momentum on you. You gain momentum and move to avoid your opponent from getting more momentum on you. Building combinations with pauses is a very important concept in fighting. One is you want to gain momentum over your opponent. If you're constantly comboing back and forth, you're allowing the fight to be 50-50. You want an edge and you want to score more. So combo, pause, combo, pause, combo. Keep momentum.